What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up, 100X community? How are you guys doing? So how do you all enjoy the previous session? Okay, come on, everyone. Join in our 100X Entrepreneur Summit. This is our second part of Facebook Live right now. Everyone, join in, okay? Join in right now. Tag all your friends. I want to see all of you here right now. I want to see Audie here. I want to see Jackie in here as well. Because I still got questions for them. I don't want the show to end. I want them to continue with it. Come on, Audie, Jackie. Come in here. Someone please tag Audie. Someone please tag Jackie in the show right now. Okay, if you're watching this, okay, at the comment box, tag their name, Audie, tag their name, Jackie. How was the session with them? Was it good? Dixon says attendance check. Thank you, Dixon, for supporting all of my show. What about Dixon? Could you help me to please tag Audie and Jackie in here? Let us bring Audie and Jackie here. We're gonna continue the second round. Josephine tag ready there. Thank you, Joe. Dixon, contact them. All right, Audie, Jackie, are you guys in here right now? Okay, and for the rest of you, please help us to share this live. Okay, share it all out. Okay, Audie and Jackie is here already. Let's continue. Okay. Before we continue, we have a pump up video. Joe, are you ready, Joe? Okay, Joe's gonna lead us with another session of pump up video again. If you like Joe, follow her in her Instagram, in her Facebook. Okay, we're gonna put her social media account right underneath the banner. Everyone go and follow them, and tag all your friends in right now. Tag them, share this Facebook Live. Because if you love our previous session, I'm sure you will love the next one, which is this one. Okay, you will love this one as well. Tag all your friends in, share this live out to as many groups as you can. Okay, guys, I really need your support here to do this for all of us, for our community, but for you guys as well, because you stand a chance to win a special gift by the end of the session. So quickly, let's get this live started. Let's tag everyone in here. Let's share this live out there. All right, are we ready to bring our Josephine in? Okay, so can we just show Josephine here right now to get started with the pump up session? All right, so Josephine is the first and only female IFBB pro in Malaysia. She's certified body transformation and physics specialist. She's also a certified precision nutrition coach, certified Pilates instructor. Now that's her Facebook and IG account. Go and follow her, go and stalk her, go and like her, okay? And right now, we're all ready to bring Joe in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Josephine.
Hello everyone, come let's get up, okay? Let's move a little bit, okay? We're gonna dance together, alright? Come, let's stand up, get up, dance together with me, enjoy the music, ready, up. Okay, now we're gonna step to the side, right, left, step to the side, left, good, right, left, nice and easy. Come on, move together with the music. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now we're gonna add in the hand, push, and push, and push. Good. Go chest and push to the side, touch to the wall, and a push, and push, and push, push, and 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now push to the front, and front. Good. Very nice. Your hand to the front, push, and push, and push, and push, and 4, 3, 2, let's go up to the ceiling, go up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Nice, very good, keep going. 8, 7, way up, push something heavy up to the ceiling, and 2, very nice, and then 1 now. Take your hip to the right and left, right and left, good, right and left, very nice. Keep moving. 3, 2, and then 1 now from there. Way open the right hand and swing to the other side. Right and left. There you go. Wave your hand. That's right. Lift up and come down. Lift up and then come down. Keep going. And the side. To the side. And other side. That's 4. And the 3. And the 2. And then 1 last one. Now we're gonna big circle with your hand. Big circle with your hand. Up. And then up. Good. Keep doing circle 2 more. 1 last one. Now we're gonna circle with the right hand. Circle the left hand, step to the side. Okay, circle and close. And then circle and then close. Open. And then open. 2 more. 1 last one now. We're gonna do the elbow to the side. Elbow to the side and side. Down. Elbow and down. and kick. Remember it easy and down, down and down and kick and kick. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Good, and open hand and then down and the breathing and the lower and the up and the down. One more time up and then down. Again, we're gonna keep the leg to the front, and then that's it for this session of the pump up session. Alright, if you want to follow me, go to my Instagram, Jojo Pilates _IFBB _pro. Follow me also on my Facebook page, Josephine _IFBB Pro MY.
Thank you, Joe. Everyone, go and follow her right now, okay? Go and check her out at her Facebook, at her Instagram account. All right, everyone give Joe a thumbs up right now. I want to see all the love. I want to see all the like button here. I want to see it all for Joe, okay? Give it all to Joe right now. You are so cool, Joe. I really like your dance move. This round, I think you're really very elegant. You're really very graceful, especially when you do that. And then that's the big 2 circles. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are we all ready for the second session? Because right after this session, we're going to give away second round Facebook Live giveaway. Okay, so make sure you participate, especially in the crab dance. That's our check-in today. Go and do the crab dance. Okay, go and do the crab dance. Okay, that's the crab dance. Upload it into your social media, Facebook, your Instagram account, hashtag 100x Summit. Okay, hashtag 100x Summit. And as long as you like, comment, you share, you tag all your friends in, you stand a chance to also win prizes. 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Okay, 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Okay, cool. Okay, so you can see that. Can you see, guys? See this? Oops. I'm always out of the alignment. Here. Okay. Yeah, the crab dance here. Okay, the crab dance, and then you hashtag 100x Summit. Okay, hashtag 100x Summit. Once you've done so, post it onto your social media, your Facebook, and your Instagram. All right. Let's see any comments here right now. Now, if you have any comments, any questions for the speakers, don't be shy. Put it all into the chat box, okay? Put it all in the comment box. Okay, we're gonna have a Q&A session with our speaker after this. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Brady, for tagging your friend in here as well. So today we have our speaker here, Kaylee Chu. Okay, Kaylee. In 2018, Kaylee has embarked on an ambitious mission to conquer her crippling shyness by having 100 lunches with strangers. This turned out to be a life-changing experience, and she is now a confident public speaker. Since publishing the book 100 Lunches with Strangers, Kaylee has been featured in The Age, Sydney Morning Herald, Herald Sun, ABC News, and also been interviewed by TV and radio stations across the country. She's now a TEDx speaker and now sharing her journey and the lessons distilled from those 100 lunches to helping you unleash that hidden potential. Kaylee Chu is an author, TEDx speaker, and founder of 100 Lunches. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, let's welcome Kaylee to join us here today. That's her social. She has KayleeChu.com. You can go and check her out, KayleeChu.com, or even 100lunches.com. Please join me to welcome Kaylee. We're going to show you guys a short video clip of Kaylee.
Oh, I'm on. Hello, everyone. Can anyone hear me? I'm a little bit confused at the moment. Hi. Maybe can everyone type in the comment section so I can know that you can hear me? Hello, everyone. I think you can hear me. That's great. So let me just share my screen. I prepared some slides for everyone today. Let me just click here. Let me make sure that it is working. So here we go. Hi, I can see a few people. Hello, Alfred. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Dixon. That's great. I'm so happy and excited to be here today and share my story with you. So thank you so much for having me. Just a little bit of background information of me. I like to show you who I was when I grew up. I want to show you a photo that can represent me when I was little. So here we go. Back in, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago, 20-something years ago. So that was little Kaylee. Can you see who's me? Can anyone pick a guess? Where's Kaylee? Well, I mean, this is a really good presentation of where I was. I was born in Hong Kong. So this is just my kindergarten graduation photo. If you look carefully, I'm actually the cuter one here. Ta-da! That's me. Very, very similar to everyone around me. I was living very comfortable, having a lovely, comfortable life in Hong Kong. Grew up in Hong Kong, finished high school in Hong Kong. And just like a lot of people that you decided to study overseas, that's what I've done. So at 17 years old, instead of move out from home, living a few blocks away, I moved by myself from Hong Kong to Australia, a foreign place to me with no friends and no family. I mean, it's okay. I live a good life, but my confidence really got smashed. I don't know if any of you studied overseas before. It was actually a scary experience, but I survived. So let me show you a photo that I took not long after I came to Australia. Oopsie, that was quick. So that's a photo I took in a place named Geelong. Obviously, I made new friends. But can you see what's special about this photo? I mean, I'm in Australia and 100% of my friends in Hong Kong. Every one of them's from Hong Kong, because I was too scared to leave my comfort zone. I was too scared to talk to anyone that looks a little bit different to me. I was just living in my little bubble. 4 years later, I graduated. Yay! Commerce degree from Melbourne University, and I was very proud of myself. So let me show you a photo of my graduation. There you go. Can you see what's special about this photo? Like, still not much change. Like, still 100% of my friends from Hong Kong. Well, that's me. The worst part of that is that all of them, 100% of my friends, decide to go back home, went back to Hong Kong after my graduation. And I was the only one that stayed in Melbourne, Australia. And I was pretty lonely and struggled even more about my shyness. But a year after that, I got married. Have a guess. Just put in the chat box. Have a guess where my husband's from. Yes. It's actually not that hard to guess. You're right. Hong Kong. Yes, not just my husband. All the bridesmaids, groomsmen, everyone's from Hong Kong. I was still living in my little bubbles. Thanks, Alfred, for sharing. Yes, you only hung out with Asians when you were living overseas. And I think this is a very common thing for immigrants. Even 10 years, 20 years, you live overseas. You still hang out with people from the same background as you. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that our world was very, very, very small. And let me just show you one final photo. That was taken 12 years. 12 years after I arrived in Australia. So 2 years after I got married, I've got my older son, who's 7 years old now, and then I've got my little one 2 years after that. So let me show you the first birthday photo of my little boy. Ta-da! 12 years in Australia. 100% of my friends from Hong Kong. 100%. They're all immigrants from Hong Kong. In fact, if you look closer, not just mum from Hong Kong, we all have 2 sons. That's how small my comfort zone was. I only hang out with immigrant mums with 2 boys because we have so much in common. That's where I felt most comfortable. Like I said, nothing wrong with that, but have you ever thought about like the expectation checklist? This is actually something interesting. Like when you think about it, in particular for us, like an Asian culture, what makes someone successful? You know, you graduate from university, ticked. You get a job. Yes, I got a good job. Ticked. I got married. Yay. I got a house. I got 2 kids. In fact, I have 2 kids and 2 dogs. That's my lovely family. But have you ever had that feeling in you where you felt like there's more in you? Like, I know that I can achieve more and I can do more, but what is it? And then I hit a wall. Like, I literally hit a wall. So not long after I took that photo of the graduation photo, my little one is turned 1, I started to go back to my workforce. And I got a new job, business development manager in a financial planning company. That was the first time I got a role where majority of my clients, 90% of them actually, were non-Asian. Like, I couldn't talk to anyone that was non-Asian before. Like, I hope that makes sense to people. I'm not a racist. I'm far from a racist. Like, in fact, I couldn't care less. But somehow in my brain, I just have that little problem where I just couldn't talk to non-Asian people. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that just was me. And I remember that day clearly. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Can you still see me? Can you still see my session? Hello everyone. I think I lost you a little bit. Doesn't matter. I just keep talking. Yes, that was the photo that I was sharing. I got into a meeting, a client's meeting, an important meeting that I was supposed to do a presentation. And that was a new job and I want to impress my boss. And I had my boss sitting next to me and my client sitting opposite to me. And a whole hour into the meeting, I couldn't say a single word, like not one single word was spoken. And then the client asked me a question. The only thing that I could say came out of my mouth was, and that's it. There was no exaggeration. I was supposed to do a presentation. I was well prepared for that meeting. But when I got there, I got a mental blank. I was frozen. I couldn't say anything. Not one single word was spoken. And I was really, really humiliated. I don't know if you ever had that experience before. Like, you were like really beating yourself in your head. You're like, what is wrong with you, Kaylee? Like, not that you didn't know the answer. I was well prepared for the presentation and it was in an email. I could have given the client the perfect answer. I was sure that I could impress him. But face to face, I couldn't even say a single word. Like, what was wrong with me? This is really, really, really bad. Like, imagine that. I was living in Australia. I am still living in Australia. And 80% of the Australians were not Asian. I couldn't talk to most people here. So what sort of future I can expect for myself? And I've got 2 kids. And what sort of example am I setting up for my kids? And I thought, that is not okay. And I had to do something. So that was the day that I got this bright idea. I thought to myself, you know what, Kaylee? If I could have 100 lunches with 100 strangers, then after that, I should be able to talk to strangers, right? That's all I thought. That's all I was thinking. But after the 100 lunches with strangers, my whole life was completely different. Like, I met so many interesting people that completely changed my life. Like, I had some amazing experience. I met someone anesthetists showing me like what happens when you actually go to sleep after you know, when you're in the surgery, like some of the insider information I've never even thought of before. Like, but you don't want to know. Trust me, you don't want to hear that. That was really bad. But come ask me if you want to know. But yeah, and then I had like cultural shock. I met someone who, you know, refused to shake my hand. And I go, what's wrong with me? But turns out it's just his culture that he couldn't touch another female. But on the other hand, I got someone gave me a kiss on my cheek, which also freaked me out. But turns out that's just also normal in his culture to give someone a kiss on this cheek to say goodbye. I'm like, wow, like, how did I not know all these? Like, I know for some of you be thinking like, Kaylee, I mean, this is so obvious. You should know all these things, but I honestly didn't know. Like, I'm living in a very small world. I only hang out with Hong Kong people, eating Hong Kong food, watching Hong Kong TV shows, and everything was just I live in Australia, but someone laughed at me and said, hey, you must be living in Hong Kong, Australia during that time. Anyway, so that was just an amazing experience that transformed my life altogether, completely. Very, very, very different life now that I'm having, that I'm going to show you in a second. But I want to show you, before that, I want to share with you what happened to my very, very first lunch. My very first lunch, guys, you know what? It's actually not a bad, what do I say? It's a great experience in some way because it started my journey, but it was really bad if you consider that as, you know, if it was a date, I'm sure that I won't get the second date. It was pretty bad. Like, he is an absolutely delightful person, like 40-something, 50-year-old Italian background businessman, and he just got curious about this girl who wants to do 100 lunches with strangers, and he just came to help and go, okay, let's have lunch. But I was really, really scared. I was shy. I was like lacking confidence. I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't talk to people, and all I could say was just, hi, yes, thank you. You know, that's one word reply. And secondly, I had a pretty boring life, seriously. Like, I didn't do anything. My whole life was like autopilot. I go to work, I go home, I play Candy Crush, social media. Like, I had no dreams, no goals, no life. I had nothing interesting to share. And number 3, which is I was having a keto diet at that time, trying to lose a few pounds. I'm not sure if anyone knows what keto diet means, or like a low carb diet. If you know, put in the chat box. Do you know what's a low carb diet? That means that you have no noodles, no rice, no bread, no potato, no chips, no nothing, just, you know, proteins and vegetables and things like that. And that was the meal that I ordered for myself. Look at that. That wasn't very clever, I tell you. Having lunch with strangers and eating that and trying to keep your table manners and have that with a fork and a knife. That just made, you know, a weird meeting weirder, if that's such a word. Anyway, I'm so glad that I booked more than one meeting beforehand, and I kept going. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here sharing my story with you today. That's just really bad. Anyway, 100 lunches with strangers really, 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 really changed my life in so many ways. And I just want to share with you a few of my top lessons that I've learned. The number one lessons that I learned from having 100 lunches with 100 strangers has actually nothing to do with strangers at all. Like, I know that I actually have, you know, I met a lot of interesting people. I heard about their stories. I know, you know, what they're trying to do. I know about their family. I know their holiday. I know a lot about them. But what's more important is that I understand a lot more about myself. Like, I really have a much, much, much clearer picture, better understanding about who is Kaylee Chu, what makes Kaylee Chu a special person, like, what am I here for, like, what are my goals, what am I trying to do? Think about it. Every time you meet someone new, naturally they're going to ask you a lot of questions. Like, you're going to like ask you, say, 20, 30 questions. Kaylee, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What do you like to eat? What's your goal? What are you trying to do? Why are you doing this? What do you know? All the questions again and again and again, over 100 times. By the way, I had like more than 250 lunches with strangers now, but at the time, 100, that's still a lot of questions that you need to answer. 100 strangers times 30 questions each, that's like 3,000 questions I have to answer. That really helped me understand who I am as a person, like what I try to achieve, and what do I really, really want? What's the purpose of my life, really? Like, why am I here? Instead of living as an autopilot like I used to, I've got big goals now. I've got big dreams now. Like, if you don't know what you're trying to achieve, it's pretty hard to get to where you want to be. I remember I had lunch with a billionaire. Um, that was an amazing experience. Like, I remember I went there to one of the finest restaurant in Melbourne, overlooking the river, and that was just beautiful. And we had entree, we had main, we had dessert, we have sides, and we have different wine with each dish. It's just a fascinating, beautiful, beautiful lunch. But the conversation was even better because I remember asking him lots of questions, and he was just sharing me, his life, how he started more than 30 different companies, and only three of them were successful, and one got him to where he is today, billionaire. And then he asked me, Kaylee, what's your goal? And then I said, I want to, maybe a senior role in the company, pay my bills, live happily ever after. That's it. He was really, really disappointed. He didn't say anything, but you can tell he was disappointed. And then what he said to me, I remember very, very clearly to this day. He said to me, Kaylee, is that what you describe? Is that the best that you can achieve? Have you ever been curious what your full potential is? I'm like, what? Until that point, I've never ever even thought about what my full potential could be, let alone for achieving them. And since that day, I made myself much, much bigger goals. And you know what's the interesting part? I'm actually ticking them off. Like things that I've never thought that I would do. For example, like today, sharing as my story with a lot, like with you, would be something I totally couldn't even imagine before I started the journey. Like I couldn't even picture that. But it happened. Thank you so much for being part of my journey. And, my life just changed completely. And let me show you so hang on, what's happening? Yeah, like I've been on stages that I've never thought I would be. Like, think about it. It's not long ago, literally just 1 year before that, I couldn't talk to one stranger, not one stranger. Like, I couldn't, like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's true story. Like, I would go to Subway. I mean, I would avoid going to Subway because they ask me too many questions. Like, I avoid talking to strangers so much. But now speaking is my career. Like, I speak for a living. I went to share my story on different stages to inspire people to do the same because it's really not that hard. All you need to do is just get out of your comfort zone, meet more strangers, and your life will change forever. And you'll change to somewhere that you couldn't even imagine now. You're going to places that you can't even picture. You might think that you can go there, but once you started the journey to keep improving yourself, keep going and keep meeting people and learning from the strangers, you would keep going higher and higher. You set higher goals and you keep achieving them. And that's just an amazing feeling that I can't help but go and share and talk to and tell everyone that, you know what, you are better. Like, you're better than who you think you can be, just keep going. And that's really like something that I'm really, really passionate about. And I even set myself a big goal. That's just a certificate that I received from CBM. I am now raising funds for charity to restore eyesight. For anyone who's interested, I just started a new fundraising in my Facebook. You can click on my Facebook page. Next week is my birthday. I'm going to raise 100 surgeries for to restore eyesight. Give 100 people the gift of sight. All you need is just $25. $25 of the cost of a lunch. You can help someone to restore their eyesight. And I have set a goal that in my lifetime, I'm going to help restore 1 million people's eyesight. I have set it out. I've told many media that that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to do. Like, before I had all those lunches, that's something that I would be like, that is ridiculous, Kaylee. Like, how are you going to help 1 million people to restore their eyesight? But now I'm telling you, I will achieve that goal. Just watch. Just follow me and watch. I will help 1 million people to restore their eyesight. But before that, can you please help me? Just go to my Facebook page and help donate a few bucks. That will be really, really helpful. I will share my link after. Anyway, so that is just one of my many, many, many goals that I have set myself to achieve. And I'll share with you what's more, what do I have more after. So that's like some of the big lessons that I've learned throughout the journey. But let's talk about what happened after my 100 lunches. Like, I just want to share a few stories that, what happens now to me. So that's, this is disgusting photo. I'm sorry. Maybe I should move back one slide. Can I go back to previous slide so I don't, let you watch my swollen eye? That photo was taken about 3 days before I went to America, 3 days before Christmas. I had that chalazion. I had 3 chalazion on my eye, and it's really, really, really ugly. I went to the eye and ear hospital because it's the only hospital that opens for eyes 3 times in a row, but they send me home because it's not life-threatening. I'm not going to lose my sight anytime. But then I called every single eye specialist that I've got onto, but no one's open because it's Christmas. But because of the strangers that I met through, the journey, one of the strangers had a connection with an eye surgeon. Like, he's a very senior eye surgeon. He said, "Come on, Kaylee, I'll help you to operate on your eye." So 2 days before Christmas, I went to his clinic. No one's there. The light was off. There's no even receptionist. He helped me to fix my eye so that I can go to America safe. I'm like, I'm so thankful for that. Like, this is just amazing. I didn't expect that. And then this guy, I don't know if anyone knows him. His name's Shane Jacobson. He's very, very famous in Australia. So he's got a few movies and TV commercials, and he's the judge in Australia's Got Talent. So I had lunch with him. He's my 200th lunch guest, and he's got a quick message for all of you here. Let's see if I can play it.
You don't go to lunch with Kaylee, well, you're a bad person.
I just thought that was a funny video to share. You're not a bad person if you rejected me, but go and have lunch with more strangers. This is actually amazing experience that will help you grow so much. And I believe that anyone go out and have 100 lunches with 100 strangers, your life will change completely in a very, very positive way, because network is so important, and you just learn so much from strangers that you don't even know. Like, sometimes you don't know what you're missing in life. You don't know what you don't know. So go out and meet more strangers. You're going to have lunch anyway. So why not have lunch with the strangers and learn a few things and see what happens, right? And this is a guy just I want to share. His name is Michael Russell. He changed my life in so many ways. He gave me my very first corporate speaking gigs. And it's a very interesting story how I met Michael, to be honest. One of my lunch guests shared my story on his Facebook, and his friend saw my story, and she said, "Kaylee, would you like to come and share your story with a few of my colleagues? There are only like 10 of us there. We just want to hear from you." And I said, sure. That was out of my comfort zone, really. That was my very, very first speaking opportunity. And I went there, and I got 30 people waiting for me to speak. I'm like, what? Anyway, I did it. It was really, really very unstructured speech, because that was my very first speaking gig. But I somehow got their attention. And little did I know, Michael, who's the CEO of the company, of a good big size company, was sitting at the back listening to the whole time. And he said, "This is amazing, Kaylee. Why don't you come back and share your story with my whole company in our annual conference?" So he gave me my very first corporate speaking gig. And after that, he introduced me to all his friends, and I got more corporate speaking. And then now, as you know, as I mentioned before, I actually quit my job in the financial planning company and become a full-time speaker. Without him, my life would be very, very different. And just a few more examples. On the top left-hand corner, that's Paul. I met him during my 100 Lunches Challenge. He's got a business in Silicon Valley in San Francisco, in America. When I met him, I just thought he's a nice guy. He thought I'm a nice girl. And then we stayed in touch. 2 years later, we became business partner, because I'm now having a technology startup, which is like completely different to what I've never imagined I would be doing a technology startup. I studied commerce, and I spent 8 years, my whole career, in financial planning, and I'm doing a technology startup. Can you believe that? I mean, yes, it's not that hard to believe maybe, but that's something I never thought that I would do. And then partner with him is amazing as well. So I'm building 100lunches.com to connect strangers together over lunch, because when I started the journey, it was really, really hard. I mean, I invite strangers out on LinkedIn, and I got so many rejections, and the process was just hard, like really, really hard. So I set up this platform called 100lunches.com, which can just 2 clicks and you got your lunch book. So make things much easier to connect strangers for lunch, because I know that anyone who do this will have a better life, and I just want to help more people to achieve 100 lunches with strangers. The platform is completely free. I'm not charging 1 cent for it. And if you have seen the testimonials that I received from other people who started the journey, because like that's not just me, like a lot of other people's doing the same, a lot of people doing 100 lunches with strangers now. I started this little movement where other people's having lunches with strangers, and I can see how their life changed completely by meeting strangers. Their confidence was completely boost, like so much better. And they started things that they've never thought they would do. And it's just a beautiful journey to watch. And that's why, if you haven't noticed yet, this is really my calling. This is really something that I'm so passionate about. Go out, meet more strangers for lunch. A lot of problem that you think you have, this is the solution. This is something that can help you change your life. Anyway, the top right-hand corner, his name is Katrina. It's really interesting. The reason why I put Katrina in here, because we are very 2 different people, like from different background, and we're in different age group, we're in different industry. Like if we both go to the same party, honestly, we probably wouldn't even try to talk to each other, because so many differences. But while we're sitting here in face-to-face having lunch, so let's just talk. I thought that would be a quick lunch, to be honest, when I invited her out for lunch. 45 minutes, 1 hour, that's the standard. She is still my record holder. Our lunch lasts 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours lunch, because we had so much to talk to. Like when we first started, it was a little bit slow, but then we couldn't stop talking because we realized we have so much in common, despite the normal, like, you know, the obvious part, you know, the age, the industry, the work, the background. We actually have so much in common in terms of value. And she even taught me, because she's got a psychology background, how do I influence my husband without him noticing in a much efficient way. I'm like, that's a lunch that I love, you know. I'm a stranger to you. Can we have lunch? Absolutely. I love to have lunch with you. I actually do virtual lunch with people now. So even if you're overseas or if you're not in Melbourne, Australia, I'm more than happy to have a Zoom lunch with you. Or you can just invite me for lunch. You just go to 100lunches, 100lunches.com. I'm on there. Just book a lunch with me. I'll be there for you. Thank you so much for so many other people who want to have lunch with me. I absolutely love to have lunch with anyone. So let's just set up a time. And then the bottom there, bottom in the middle, his name is Shannon. Like I said, I started a technology startup. I have no background. When I decided that I want to have lunch with I want to do this technology startup. I never heard of MVP. I don't know what MVP is. I don't know what steps to do. I have absolutely no idea how to do that. Shannon owns a very successful startup business, and I had we had 4 or 5 lunches before, probably. After we had lunch, he's one of the part of the 100 lunches journey. But then, we keep contacting, we stay in touch. And then last year, in the middle of last year, when I decided to have this technology business, I had lunch with him again. He spent 2 hours with me, and that 2 hours, you have no idea, saved me hundreds of hours of my life, because he told me, Kaylee, I'm so glad and so excited for you. These are the books that you need to read. These are the few people you need to talk to. This is the next step. These are the mistakes that you need to avoid. This is the things that you need to be careful of. This is what you need to do. I'm like, wow, thank you so much. He put me right on the right path, put me to the right track, so that I can have, so that I don't need to waste my time making all those mistakes that many people mate. So I'm really, really thankful for him. Shannon, if you're watching, thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful for you. In fact, that just reminded me on my book launch. Like when I launched my book, 100 Lunches with Strangers, you can see all the banners there. They're all from the book launch. I thought that's just nice to put in there. When I had my book launch, I wrote a list that people I want to thank on the stage, like people who I really, really, truly grateful for and thankful for. There are about 30 something of them that completely changed my life. But you know what's the interesting thing? 90% of them, I didn't even know them a year before that. Like 90% of people. Yet they all helped me so much and changed my life so much. So you really don't know when your next life-changing connections will be made. So stay open to strangers. Strangers are not that scary, trust me. They're really, really nice people once you're open to them. Just talk to more strangers and opportunities will come. Let me go to the next slide. Don't take my words for it. And I want to show you a quote from someone that I respect a lot. I don't know if anyone here know Dan Lok. Dan Lok's got like millions and millions of followers on YouTube channel. He's a self-made multi-millionaire who teach people how to, sell and things like that. This is what he said: the amount of money you make is in direct proportion to how many strangers you talk to every day. And I absolutely believe in that. Like, the more people you talk to, the more opportunities that come out. From my personal growth, it's been absolutely fantastic. I know that a lot of you from the entrepreneur background, you want to grow your business. And this is a testimonial that I received from my client. He said, if this wasn't the greatest way to sell, I don't know what is. No PowerPoint, no nothing, just to connect people. She wasn't meeting me to sell me anything. And yet I'm a very happy customer. That is a great proof that, opportunities, business opportunities will come out from strangers. Like, I honestly wasn't trying to sell him anything, but I actually got way more clients than anywhere else. And I thought, I must have done something right. Like, what is happening? How come I've got more clients now? Even I wasn't trying to sell. Then I started to do more research. And what have I done? So this is the Chet Tom's pyramid. I don't know if... So he is actually a very, very... famous consultants, marketing consultants for those big companies in America. And this is what he found. At any given time for any given product, 3% of people are ready to buy. They're actively buying, looking to buy, and 67% of them are open to it. Those top 10% are those people, all the salespeople in the world are chasing. And then underneath is the 30% of people that are not thinking about it, and the 30% of people that thinking they're not interested, but they actually has a need for your service. Doesn't matter what that is. That is what he found. And I really believe in that. And I thought that is the reason why I got a lot more clients, because instead of the top 10%, I reach out to those 60% of the people who don't think that they need my product. At that time was financial planning. But I was able to connect with them and show them what I can do for them without actually selling. I make the sell. And also, of course, there are the 30% in the bottom who really not interested, but still we could do something with them. For example, on the top left-hand corner, that was an annual conference from someone from a small company who I had lunch with. I had lunch with the owner of the company, and he said, "Kelly, my life is set. I can retire tomorrow if I want to, but my staff don't know anything about financial planning. Can you help them?" So we went there and have a financial planning session with all his staff. Think about efficient prospecting. And the bottom right-hand corner, that's MoneyQuest. Like, I was there, do a presentation. I was able to talk to all the mortgage brokers and tell them how to refer clients to us for financial planning. So I'll leave it to you. Have a think about how many clients that I can get from that. So nothing happens without action. This is action time. we all know why we should go and have lunch with strangers, because we can build confidence. By the way, I just want to clarify this. When I say you can build confidence, I don't mean that confidence as in you go into your room thinking that you're better than everyone else. That is not the confidence that I mean. That is called arrogance. When I say build my confidence, I mean you go into a room and without even need to compare myself with anybody. That is, to me, what confidence is. So we know that we can build confidence. We know we can build our network. We know that we can, grow as a person, learn from strangers, so much opportunities, business-wise, personal-wise. We know that we should have lunch with strangers. But for some people, I know not all of them, for some people, this could be something that's still out of your comfort zone. So I want to show you how it feels to get out of your comfort zone in the most official way that I can possibly can. So here we go. Play. Is it playing? A lot of people have asked me, how does it feel to get out of your comfort zone and have lunch with strangers? Well, I can't think of a better and more official way to show you than me jumping out of a perfectly good plane. So that was me flying up 15,000 feet up to the sky, screaming before I even jumped. Have you ever seen the door of a plane open in the mid-air? Yes, I screamed more. But I did it! Wow! The view was so beautiful. I was so happy. It was so worth it. A lot of people like to focus on the scary part, where you imagine how bad the situation is. Well, think about my happy dance next time you need a little push. Yep, this is the happy dance I'm talking about. A lot of people have asked me. Sorry, I don't know what happened, but I hope that you saw my happy dance at the end. That's what I want to say. So don't focus on the scary part. Don't focus on what could go wrong. Think about what's the best that could happen. Remember that happy dance is worth it. Oh, just to wrap up with my speech, now I have more friends than just people from Hong Kong. That was the latest photo that I took recently. So yay, I got off my comfort zone. I made non-Asian friends. So today I've got 3 bonus gifts that I want to give to you so that you can have lunch with strangers. Oh, hi, John. I didn't know that you... Yeah, hello, John. Hello, Yen. Hello, Wei. Thank you, everyone. So 3 bonus gifts. I give you a free starter pack. You can download it for free from my website, kayleechu.com. It's absolutely free of charge, and you can see the FAQ. You can see some tips from how to have lunch with strangers. You can see the step-by-step guide, like what do you do before lunch? What do you do during lunch? What do you do after lunch to make the lunch, make the most out of your lunch, how to make a deep connection with the strangers, and all the tips that I've got there. And I also want to share with you my ebook. So you're going to get a full copy of my book, 100 Lunches with Strangers. Just use the promo code 100X, and you should be able to download it for free from my website, kayleechu.com. The promo code only lasts for 24 hours, so get in there today before it's expired. And the third one is 100lunches.com. As I said before, when I did it through LinkedIn. It was really, really tricky. You have to invite strangers out for lunch. You have to send a connection request. You need to explain to them what you're doing, why you're doing that. And then once they say yes, you have to, figure out a day, a time. And sometimes, when they both say they're in Melbourne, they could be the other side of the town, and just really make it really hard. So 100lunches.com is a very, very simple way for you to meet strangers out for lunch. Sign up a profile, and then people just can sort you by location if they want to have a face-to-face lunch, someone that's close to you, or they can, I've got a spot next Tuesday, I'm free next Tuesday, so who's still available? You can sort out by who's available. Everyone on there knows why you're doing that, so just make things so much easier. A few clicks and you got one lunch book, so you can jump on there, set up your profile, absolutely free of charge, so that you can start your own 100 lunches journey, so that you can experience that. Thank me later. If you remember nothing today, please remember this. One connection can change your life, and you can change your destiny. Thank you. So let me stop sharing my screen. Thank you so much for everyone listening to my speech, and so many comments. So thank you so much. I believe this is now a Q&A time. Is that correct? MC ready? Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Kelly, for sharing with us your journey with 100 lunches. I was having my lunch here. I was thinking, should I bring my lunch over here and eat it with you? Then there we go, another lunch there. Okay, guys, if you have any question with Kaylee right now, everyone, please put it at the comment box. Oh, there's one from the floor, okay, from Whaley. Now that you have a breakthrough in having 100 lunches with strangers, what is your next aim?
Sorry, what's my next game? Is
next
that right?
aim. What is your next goal?
Yes, my next aim is about other people, because the purpose of my life, when I'm thinking about what the purpose of my life is, to love and to give, to bring joy and positive energy and positive impact to people. And I know that this is really one simple way to transform your life, to make your life so much better. I've experienced that, and so many other people have experienced the same. Like other people who started the journey has very, very similar outcome. So my job here, my next aim is just to make this as simple as possible for other people to achieve this, to keep spreading the word and tell people that we're all human. We need connections. We need to connect to more strangers, not just on Facebook or anything. Connect with more strangers. Opportunities will come. You'll reach a level that you never thought you would reach before. You keep growing. So that's my next aim, having other people doing 100 lunches, keep spreading the words. That's what I'm doing. And also what I mentioned earlier about the 1 million eyesight, that's my goal.
So everyone, for those of you who are here in our live, go and join this 100 lunches. I'm inspired. To be honest with you, Kaylee, I've also did lunches, but I didn't finish. I didn't finish. Yeah. So after hearing from you, well, I think it's back. It's time to go back to the game, to go have lunches with strangers again. All right. So we have from Dixon. Do you pay for all the lunches?
Okay. I'll be very honest here. No. Like for the first 100 lunches, I invited every single one of them for lunch. So I always offer to pay. But I think a lot of people are really, really nice. They just go, hey, Kaylee, you have to pay for a lot of lunches. Let me get this today. Or, let's just split bills. So whatever my guests prefer, we'll just do it that way. So the short answer is no, I don't pay for all the lunches. But if I had to pay for all of them myself, it's worth every single dollar. But now it's even easier with the virtual lunches. You don't even need to pay. Just bring your own lunch and start talking. Otherwise, we recommend people to just split bills. That's the easiest way to do it.
All right. Next, we have from Ronald. Okay, I think it's from Ronald. Any awkward moment from among your 100 lunches?
Yes, of course, plenty. Just think about my first lunch with the chicken wings and stuff. That's pretty awkward.
And how did you overcome it?
But things do get better. I mean, my second lunch is better than my first one. Third one's better than my second one, and it just gets better and better as I start knowing what I'm doing. More awkward. I don't have really, really bad moments, to be honest. I think anyone who say yes to my lunch invitation, they're generally pretty open people. They're nice and friendly people. So the experience was fantastic. If I had to think about some awkward moments, that would be probably some early time, like when people ask me some very simple question like, what are your hobbies? And I go, I have none. Like, I literally don't even have a hobby. I don't play music. I don't even do like sports or any kind. And, you know, I have nothing to do. I only started learning swimming after I started 100 lunches because I want to do the water sports. But before that, at 29 years old, Kaylee couldn't swim before. Like, I really had no hobby. Like, things like that make things pretty awkward because people don't expect that answer from you. Like, I know
Are you
nothing.
serious? You don't have a hobby?
So yeah, but now I've got a lot of stories to share, so that's great.
I think having lunches with strangers, you can actually create different stories from there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So many stories to share. I can talk whole night if you let me, but I believe.
Okay. One from Alfred. How many lunches did you have until now?
I have, because COVID was really tricky, we had a long lockdown last year. If we talk about just face-to-face lunch, it will be easily more than 200, like 230, 240 lunches. But if you talk about including virtual lunches, that will be close to 300 now. And I'm still doing lunches almost every day to meet different people, strangers. And yeah, we sometimes do group lunches together so that we can meet a lot of people and just chat, or sometimes we do one-on-one virtual lunches, but keep meeting strangers.
How's the experience like for virtual and real lunches?
I think they both have its pros and cons. Like, for example, the most obvious one, like virtual lunches, is great for people in overseas. Like, now I had lunches with people from UK, US, I don't know, Canada, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and so many different places. But if it wasn't COVID, it wasn't the Zoom, make things normal for us to have online meetings, those connections I'll never met. Like, so I think that's great to meet someone. And then after a while, you know, it just feels normal to talk over this camera. But if I had the choice, my preference still face-to-face. Just so that you can, you know, share a dish. Can I try your food? Can you try my food? And, you know, at the end you do a little hug. At the end of the lunch, I feel like that's means something. Yeah.
I think we all miss that human touch as well. Yeah, so virtual hugs to you now.
Yay, everybody.
Virtual hugs. Okay. Let's go back up again. What's the next question? Oh, from Sizwa. What made you start to have lunches with strangers?
Because I didn't know any other ways to get out of my comfort zone so that I could talk to people. I mentioned earlier that I was really, really shy because I moved from overseas, from Hong Kong to Australia, and I couldn't talk to people. And, you know, as a mom, I've got 2 kids. There are not many personal time that I could use because I work full time when I'm home. I want to spend time with my kids every weekends. I want to family time. So literally the only personal time that I've got was my lunchtime is really belong to me. And also, you know, I'm going to have lunch anyway. Why don't we utilize the lunchtime to meet some strangers? That was the thinking process.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, or more.
Okay, and from Yanwen, any moment that you really don't know what to continue and how you continue from that?
Very rarely, to be honest. I don't know. Now conversations just become natural to me, like just talking, and sometimes I ask them a question, sometimes they ask me a question, sometimes just random thought comes to my head and I just want to share with them. Plus you're eating, so you can talk about anything about food and comment on the food, comment on the surrounding. But sometimes something that I learned is that I actually embrace the silence. Like, silence is actually not bad. I mean, doesn't matter, it's not that awkward. Plus we're both eating, so it's okay to be quiet from time to time. And then something will go to your mind and you can just continue the conversation from there. But if you're interested, I think I'm talking to Alfred that I'm happy to share my next workshop with every one of you, just how to lunch workshop, so that we can talk about how to connect with strangers quickly and what to talk about. Yeah, happy to share everything. Just ask me. Yeah.
So if you guys are interested with that, join 100X right now. Okay, just go to our website, register. Okay, the link, you can see it here. as a member, you get to attend this workshop, all right, from Kaylee. Kaylee's here. Okay, go to our website right now and register. It's absolutely free, okay? Free of charge, all right? Let's continue with our questions then. Dixon says, how did you initiate the first lunch? Like, did you just walk up to a stranger one day and ask, or did you ring the person?
I wish I had that confidence to go walk up to strangers and ask. Now I do. Like now I do that all the time. I'll just show you. It's actually right here. I've got this card. It's called Let's Catch Up for Lunch card with all my contact details there, with my social media, everything on there. When I see someone interesting, I just go up to them and say, hey, let's catch up for lunch. So I do that now. But think about that shy Kaylee 2 years ago. There's no way on earth she would be able to do that. So I do it on LinkedIn. So I went on LinkedIn and just invite a whole bunch of strangers out for lunch and tell them, hey, this is Kaylee. This is my New Year resolution. I want to have 100 lunches with 100 strangers. And this is a little bit information about me. So can we have lunch? So that's what I did before. But like I mentioned, this is okay, because that was the only professional platform that I know. But now we created 100lunches.com. That's just way more efficient way to reach out to strangers for lunch. So for those who hasn't registered yet, go to 100lunches.com to register your accounts, absolutely free of charge, and you'll love it. Your life will change from here.
All right, go, everyone. Go to 100lunches.com. Okay, and next one, Junhao, what is your most memorable moment during lunch?
Wow, so many of them. Like so many of them. Remember I showed earlier the slides about Shane Jacobson, the movie star, the celebrity. When I had lunch with him, in my mind, I was thinking, I'm going to get some celebrity gossip today, or I'm going to hear about things about, movies or things like that. But no, actually that lunch changed my life in a very different way to what I expected before. He asked me about my family and my parents, my brother, and then somehow we got to a deep conversation, and I told him I never said I love you to my mom before, which shocked him. He's like, what? This is not okay, Kaylee. Like, as an Australian, they hug and kiss the parents all the time and say I love you all the time. He said, this is not okay, Kaylee. Let me tell you, in movie, the biggest regret in life is unable to express love before the loved one passed away, and that's what makes people cry all the time. And I don't want to see that happen to you. I'm going to give you this challenge, Kaylee. You're going to say I love you to your mom. I'm like, what? How did I get into this situation? Like, how does that happen? But I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And that lunch actually changed my life, because that made me and my mom closer to each other, and just beautiful. I mean, I didn't expect that to happen, but that's just one of the lunches I will never forget.
Wow. Okay. So next we have from Benjamin. Did anyone ask you for dinner after the lunch?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dinner, drinks, breakfast, or we even went to, do go-karting, skydiving, go to parties, think about it. Every single friend, best friend, friends you've got was a stranger at some stage. They don't born to be your friends. You didn't know them before, and somehow, some way, you become friends. And a lot of my lunch guests become my lifelong friend. Okay, I'm not dead yet, so I can't say lifelong friend, but become a dear friend of mine that I really, really like. Really like each other, and we go and hang out to do a lot of things together. So yes, absolutely, we do whatever you do with your friends, if that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Okay, Alfred has one very funny one. Audie, he was telling Audie, you should do 100 lunches. Maybe you will meet your future wife.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I've had many people found the next business partner through lunches, because have similar value and just join force and become business partners. And I can't see why you can't find your future wife. As long as, all I could keep telling people is, as long as you keep, being respectful, and whatever happens. Yes.
What's meant to be will be. Okay, the next question we have from Chris. What is your feeling meeting the first stranger?
What am I doing? What was I thinking? That was a stupid idea, Kaylee. Because that was awkward. And like, I don't, honestly, majority of you here, when you have the first lunch with strangers, I don't think it's that bad. But I was really, really, really bad. I was really bad in so many ways, and I couldn't talk to people. But you know what? Doesn't matter. It's worth it. It's just a little bit of awkwardness that passed so quickly, and I bet that person don't even remember me now. It's worth it. And yeah, I don't know what to say. For me, it was scary because of my personality and stuff, but now I absolutely love it. Like every day I just look forward to have lunch with strangers and think about what stories am I going to hear, what's going to happen after, because it's really amazing. Like I had so many great opportunities, great stories, but every time you meet someone, you just don't know what's going to happen after. That just excites me.
So did you hesitate before you entered the place, like the restaurant?
Of course. What do you think? Of course. Yeah.
Like, why am I here, right?
Fact, I want to cancel my next 2 lunches after my first lunch because I booked 3 in a row on the day that I decided to have lunch. I booked 3 lunches, and then after my first lunch, I thought this is awkward, and I'm not sure if I should keep doing this. But then I was too scared to cancel the lunch, so I went anyway. And that was getting better and better and better.
All right. One from Junhao. Any struggle or hassle you face when you start this lunch journey?
Any struggle? Time management, maybe. Like, if I have to be honest, like it is a commitment. Like you need to book the lunch. You have to dedicate a time. You have to dedicate a budget for the lunches. Like it is a commitment, but like I said, it's worth it. So yeah, I had struggles. Like I had struggled to talk to people. I struggled to. I had so many rejections. Like. When I first sent out my whole bunch of invitations, 90% of people either rejected me or ignored me. I only had 3 out of 30-something invitations. So many rejections. But again, does that matter? No, because the result, the reward is way, way, way more than any of the struggles that I experienced before. So it's worth it.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing your journey here. Okay, we have next question. From Dixon. Oh no, that's not really a question. That's okay. From Ricky, are there any of them whom you don't want to have lunch again?
I would say just like any people that you meet from any other places, friends of friends, or I don't know, networking events, your colleagues, there are always people that you like more than other ones. Very lucky and grateful that I don't think I have met anyone that I go, oh my God, I wish I never see him again. That was terrible. Like I've never had that experience before, but I do have many ones that's much better than the other ones. But none of them, I would say I regretted having that lunch. So I don't know.
Yeah, I remember Ricky. Ricky actually invited me a couple years back ago to have lunch as well. I think that time he was also doing a similar project. It was like I think 100 lunches or so with I think, but I don't think that was with strangers, but just with friends. 100 lunches with friends. So I was one of it. I think I was almost the end. Yeah. So thank you, Ricky, for inviting me. All right. So we have next one, Dixon. Have you encountered strangers who knew another stranger you met before?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Yes. I feel like Melbourne's such a small place. When you start open up and start talking, then you realize there's a lot of mutual friends, or sometimes even we talk to each other and go, hey, I actually met you 2 years ago, but then we never actually talked, or, you know, something like that. Yeah, it happens more often than I thought it would. And especially when I keep expanding my network, I had like almost 300 lunches with strangers now, but that's just lunch. And I also be a lot more active to expand my network and, you know, meet more people. So it happens a lot.
So actually you have a lot of mutual friends in between.
Yeah.
Okay, one from Alfred. Was there one weird moment when you were worried about the stranger to be weird? Do you do a background check on the stranger? Yeah, I think this is important, especially as a lady.
Background check, no. But before I meet, I always do a little bit of, oh yeah, maybe I did a background check. Like I've read the LinkedIn profile, I read the 100lunches.com profile. I do a little bit of check, but not really like a stalker doing a credit check or anything like that. I mean, if you think about it, it is not. Yes, it's got some risk in there, but think about things like Uber. You go into a stranger's car with a locked door, that is way more dangerous, right? And what I'm doing, I just meet someone in a completely public place, in a restaurant, and with hundreds or so many other strangers surround me. So I feel pretty safe when I do that. So it's okay. I don't know.
Okay, so for next one, John, have you experienced any moment you feel seriously awkward with the stranger you meet and not knowing what to speak?
I don't know. I just gave you 5 seconds of silence, and that was okay. And like I said, it's okay to be silent sometimes, just to eat your food. I think the food really helps to break down the barrier. Breaking bread and talking helps people to relax a little bit instead of having a very serious conversation like you do when you're in an office environment or in a event environment where you're supposed to be really, really professional. In a restaurant, sitting down, it's actually okay. I don't know. Yeah.
So now that you do virtual lunches, do you show your stranger what you guys are eating? Do you set a theme for your lunch?
Yeah, I'll show them. Hey, I usually have something very simple, but yeah, usually I'll show people what I'm eating, and they'll show, this is my lunch. Yes. But then,
okay.
yeah. But then
And
when
do
we
you guys set a theme?
virtual lunch, sometimes because of the different timing with the international lunch guests, we don't always eat when we meet, but I always give my lunch guests 100% of my attention. Like I won't be like on the phone or anything, just chat.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Next question will be from Junhao. Question that might not be related. Is this your office or your home? You look so comfortable with your massage chair.
This is my home office. So yes, both homes are my office. This is the interesting part. This massage chair was on my vision board last year, and I got it this year. Yay! Like I said, I used to have no goals in my life, and now I have this vision board right in front of me. I'm not sure if I can show it to you here. It doesn't matter. So I have a lot of goals in my life, big and small, as big as restoring eyesight for 1 million people, as small as buying a massage chair.
Show us, Katie, show us.
Ta-da! You mean the vision board?
Mhm.
I think I don't know. Don't worry, I'll show it to you next time.
Okay, because you mentioned about the 1 million, the 1 million thing that you were trying to do to help people to recover their eyesight, right?
Yes.
So how do you plan to do it? Can you tell us more about it?
Fundraising by doing lots of different things. I can't tell you everything yet, but it's related to 100 lunches as well. I know that if I keep expanding my network, I'll reach my 1 million eyesight surgery. But for now, if you're interested to donate, it's $25 to Fred Hollows, and you can help restore eyesight for one person cataract surgery. Go to my Facebook.
Is it possible that you leave the link at the comment box later on so that people, if any one of you guys are interested, you can do so? Okay, you can do so.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll share the link now.
All right, sure.
Yes, I just started this for my birthday next week. That extra fundraising for that. But yes, I've got many, many, many plans to reach my goal.
Okay, that's one from Junhao. Have you ever bring your family, especially kids, to lunch with the strangers?
No, my lunch with strangers is always one-to-one. That's my thing, but I believe that you have a much deeper connection when you have one-on-one lunch, when you really try to understand each other, when you have a deep conversation with someone. Sometimes even have another friend there makes the whole vibe and dynamic different, if that makes sense. So I always do one-on-one lunch with my strangers. But of course, after the first initial meeting, if they've got kids, when I have kids, and sometimes we just go and meet after, with the kids, with the family in a playground or something. But no, for the initial meeting, it's always one-on-one.
Will you ever have more than one time lunch with the same person?
Yes, absolutely. I don't count them as my lunch with strangers, but there are so many of them that I had multiple lunches or dinners or drinks or breakfast or whatever. Yeah, many of them.
How do you guys usually choose the venue?
The venue to have lunch?
Yeah.
There are a few tips to choose venue, like of course, location is important. Choose somewhere that is in the middle, usually between both parties. Find someone that's got easy parking. And then when you're in the restaurant, I prefer somewhere that is not super quiet, but quiet-ish, so you can have a good quality conversation instead of yelling at each other. Look at the table settings, not too close to the next table. With the COVID, it's easier now because you all have social distancing, so that's better now. But there are many restaurants that's really, really closely packed, so try to avoid them, because when you know that the table, people from the next table might hear your conversation, sometimes it will make you less comfortable in sharing something more intimate or personal. So try to avoid that if possible. And also choose something with variety of options for the guests. So not just fish and chips, for example. You can have fish and chips, but not just the whole menu is fish and chips. In case they don't like fish, then they can have something else. So I go to the restaurant with a lot of different options. So how I usually invite my guests, to be honest, I will choose 3 restaurants. Usually one with Japanese, one Korean, one something simple, and the other one will be, an Australian with pasta and burger and things like that. And I tell them, hey, these are the 4 restaurants that I like. Which one do you prefer? My guests usually appreciate that, because sometimes it's hard to ask them to choose. Give me one restaurant, and they'll feel like, I don't know which one, because I'm worried that the one that I like you might not like. And then if I just choose one, then they might be vegetarian and won't be able to, I don't know, like give them a few options. As you keep doing that, you will know where to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's some good tips over there. Okay, I think Junha has something related as well. Would buffet be preferable for lunch with strangers?
I've never done buffets before, and if I think about it, I'd probably say no to it, simply because there's a little bit too much distraction that you have to leave the table and get the food. And usually if it's just one-on-one, then someone has to stay to watch the things instead of going together and come back together. I don't know. I mean, if you've got a really lovely buffet, I'm not against that, but just not my personal preference, because I prefer to have a good quality an hour to connect with a stranger and talk to them without much disturb from the surrounding. That's my personal preference. But interesting. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Alex has a question, but I think we've actually answered this already, but maybe just a quick one again. How many lunches have you initiated so far?
How many lunches have initiated? I don't know what the word initiated means. Like, does that mean that I have invited people? If it means how many lunch invitations that I've sent, I'd say thousands and thousands. But how many lunches I've had? Around 300 with strangers. And I'm not planning to stop. I just keep having lunch with strangers. Even though I'm not shy anymore, I have no problem talking to strangers. There are just so many benefits by keep expanding your network and learn from strangers, hearing their stories.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So next one is from Alex. I think this is the last question. Okay. So yeah, John has actually stated the link there. Okay. Can we show them again
Thank
the
you,
link?
John. Thank you.
Yeah. If you'd like to donate to Kaylee's fundraising to restore a site to 1 million people, this is the link here. You guys can go check it out. All right.
Thank you,
It's
Tanya.
$25. Am I right?
Yes, 25 Australian dollar for one eye surgery. Funny thing about John, thank you so much for being so nice and sharing my link, because next Wednesday is my birthday, next Thursday is John's birthday, so we're actually having a competition now. Let's see who's going to raise more money for the charity for next week. So for our birthday fundraising campaign. So please donate to me, and so that we can see John in the ice bath for 1 minute. Thank you so much, everyone, for making my dream come true, seeing John in the ice bath.
Happy birthday to both of you in advance.
Oh, thank you.
And we have the last question here. All right, William, what is the best food which you have enjoyed so far during your lunch?
Oh, wow, that's a hard question. That is the hardest question that I've been asked for the whole night. The best food, I don't know. Variety is the spice of life. Is that the saying? I don't know, something like that. I like to eat different things all the time. And I don't know, I love Thai food. I love Japanese food. I like burgers sometimes. Sometimes I have steaks and a wine. And sometimes I have pasta. I don't know. Which is the best food? I don't know. I guess certain moments I want to have chocolate pancake, but that doesn't happen very often.
Okay. Oh, John has answered you. It would be much better if you donate to his campaign.
No, wait for your turn, John. I'll be sharing his story in a few days. John's my mentor. I really appreciate him. He changed my life as well. He really, really helped me to build my confidence and encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone. So thank you, John. But still, I want to see you in the ice bath. So please donate to my campaign.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, so
other than John, I actually found a few mentors in my life throughout my lunch journey, and they helped me so much. Like, mentor is someone that's successful in whatever field that you want to achieve, and I actually found a few mentors during the lunch journey. So that could be something that you might be we want to keep in mind when you're having lunch with strangers. Sorry to cutting you. Sorry, Vivian.
no worries, no worries. I think it's great that you have found something during all those lunch appointments. It's really inspiring and it's really encouraging, especially hearing from yourself, your story. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, follow her, visit Kaylee's website. Okay, visit Kaylee's website and join 100X community if you wish to attend her next workshop. All right, her upcoming workshop with all of us.
And don't forget to come to my website. They've got the free starter pack and the free ebook.
The free ebook.
24 hours, and sign up for 100lunches.com. And donate too much campaign. That's not too much to ask, isn't it?
Not at all. All right. Kaylee, anything else you'd like to say before we end our conversation here?
Remember, one connection can change your life, and you never know when's your next life-changing connection will be made. So stay open, keep meeting strangers, and you can change your destiny. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming here and joining us in our 100X Summit. Thank you. It's a dear to have you here. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye.
All right, guys, if you love Kaylee, remember to visit her website, get the free ebook, okay? And of course, join 100X community. Okay, it's absolutely free. Kaylee's going to come again and she's going to have another upcoming workshop at 100X community. So join us right now. The link is right here. Okay, yeah, we have actually posted the link right now. This is our banner. www.100xconnects.com/membership. Okay, join us right now. Go, guys, go and click on this link. And if you wish to participate, okay, in the course that Kaylee is doing right now, you can also check out the link that John has posted. Okay, www.facebook.com/donate/119751621405246 Okay, it's a fundraising by Kaylee to restore sight to 1 million people. Okay, so people, go check it out. Go check all the websites out. Go and join us. And Now it's time for us to proceed with the giveaways, the 30 ringgit Shopee giveaway voucher. And all you have to do is just type my keyword, all right? I want all of you to type keyword. Okay, I want you all to type lunch. Type the word lunch right now, okay? Type the word lunch right now, and I'm going to select the lucky winner, okay? Everyone type lunch right now. Oh, so much love. Thank you, Kaylee. Yeah, let's stay connected. You're super inspirational. That's right. Everyone type lunch right now. Type lunch right now in the command box. I'm going to select the lucky winner. Thank you, John. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, everyone, let's do this. Let's participate in the Facebook Live giveaway. So leave the comment, leave the keyword lunch, and you stand a chance to win a 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Okay, let's type lunch so that we can also kickstart this movement, this 100 lunch with strangers. Okay. So I'm coming in right now. Okay, I'm gonna come in right now. I'm gonna select command number 3. Okay, that command number 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. William! Congratulations, William! You are the lucky one. Okay, William. You're gonna win a 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Woo! Okay, William, you are the first lucky winner. Now, second keyword, I want all of you to type brunch. Type brunch. Do you love brunch as well? Do you guys like brunch? Oh no, you are a breakfast lunch person. You're not a brunch person. Okay, next keyword. Everyone type brunch right now in the command box. And you stand a chance to win that voucher. Okay, I'm gonna give away. See who's gonna be the next lucky one. Okay, Yanwen, let's stop the lunch already. We're gonna switch keyword now. It's brunch. Brunch. Okay, who loves brunch? I love brunch. Carissa, we have Jonna, we have Singhi here. Hi, hello everyone. So please make sure you continue to share, tag your friends in. I want to see the word share on top of you so that I can select the winner, okay? Hi, Leslie. Hello, Yanwen. Yanwen is very aggressive. Okay, so keep the comments coming in. And I'm going to select number 5, okay? Comment number 5 right now. I'm going to come in. So I'm going to refresh. Make sure you guys continue to share, okay? Please continue to share. Continue to share. I'm going to come in. I'm going to select the 5th command. Okay, I'm going to see the 5th one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yanwen! Congratulations, Yanwen! You've got the 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Oh, Singhi says some delays. Yeah, because there is some delays here. Okay, no worries. Last one. One more. One more to go. Okay, we've got one more 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. See who's gonna win that. Now, I want all of you to type supper. Supper. Okay, type supper in the command box right now. Everyone type supper. The next keyword is supper. Okay, let's see. Supper. Okay. Type supper. Yeah, everyone says, the most hardworking, not aggressive. Jackie, super or supper? Okay, Ronald says, hi. Hello, Izani. Hello. Okay, 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Let's see who's gonna win it. Okay, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna come in again. Keep your comments coming in. Okay, keep typing supper. Everyone, keep typing supper. I'm gonna select number 10. Okay, I'm gonna select command number 10 right now. Everyone, just keep typing supper. Okay, let's do this. Keep typing supper. Okay. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue, guys. I want to see the word supper. Where are you? 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. And the winner is King Hee! Congratulations! Congratulations! Woohoo! Sorry, it's Ka Sing Hee, not King Hee. Sing Hee. Sing Hee. Sing Hee. Congratulations to you, Sing Hee. Hello. Yeah, right. So we've got the Venus name here also. We've got William, we've got Yanwen, we've got Sing Hee. Congratulations to 3 of you. Yay! Okay, so please contact us at our Facebook page, 100X Connect, PM us, and our admin will get back to you guys as soon as we can to arrange the giveaways. And of course, this is not the end of our giveaway yet. At the next session, after the next speaker, we're going to have another round of giveaway. You stand a chance to win a 30 ringgit voucher as well. So if this round you have not won anything, don't give up, guys. Don't give up. We've got the next round coming soon, very quickly to all of you. Okay, so let's show them our selfie giveaway. Our selfie giveaway. So we have a selfie check-in right now. So all you have to do is do a crab dance. Okay, take a crab dance video. You all know the one that Lisa danced. The one that Lisa danced. Okay, record yourself doing that crab dance video. Upload it onto your Facebook, Instagram account. Okay, and then hashtag us 100X Summit. Post it onto your Facebook, Instagram. All right, you stand a chance to win a 100X T-shirt. Okay, our 100X T-shirt. All right, and let's show them our agenda. Okay, just so for your information, what we have for the upcoming session. Okay, so we have finished 2 speaker sessions here. 2 more to go. One will be at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock with Remaison. I Survived Stroke, the Untold Story. And after that, it will be the Wall of Gratitude from our committee. And at night, 9 p.m., it will be another session, the last speaker today with Humaira, how to grow your personal brand. And after that, it's going to be a giveaway session again by Alfred and the team. So for those of you here, you can continue to participate. Every speaker session, there will be a 30 ringgit Shopee giveaway, okay? 30 ringgit Shopee giveaway to all of you. So is our speaker ready for the next session right now? Yeah, thank you so much for participating, guys. Yeah. Let's see what the comments here. Sing Hee says, post on both Facebook and IG or either one. Either one, okay? Either one will do, but make sure you have to be public, okay? Your post has to be set as public, or if it's on your Instagram, make sure your account is public. And remember to hashtag 100X Summit, okay? Hashtag 100X Summit. Yanwen says, I want to see Vivian dance. Okay, Yanwen, if we get 40 viewers now for the next session, then okay, at the same time, guys, please also do fill out the feedback form. Okay, we are going to include the link right now for feedback form. Do fill out the feedback form about our session, about Kaylee's session. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Is there anything else we can improve from the session? Let us know your comments, your feedbacks in the feedback form, okay? All right, thanks. Okay, thank you, Vivian. Clearly noted. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sing Hee. And our guest is ready. So up next, we are gonna have our co-founder interviewing one of 100X community member. Okay, one of our member here from 100X. So guys, if any questions, please go on ahead. Type in the comment box for our member here and of course for our co-founder as well. Pandai. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass back the stage right now to our co-founder and of course our special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Vivian and Alex.
Vivian, you're muted.
Hello, everyone. Send your love to all of us here. Welcome to our 100X Summit event here. Give us all the love. Right? Send your love. Send your love here. I am super excited to have you all here with me today, and I'm super excited about the conversations I'm going to have with Alex here today. Yeah. So because Alex is an entrepreneur and he's going to share with us his story. What is so special about him is his same industry with me. We both in the same IT industry. He's in HR and I'm in the ERP for manufacturing line. So we know how much challenges we face in this industry. Yeah. So and we always have Zoom meeting after or before the prospect every time after our meeting. So another thing is both of us have a similar attitude. Know what? We are a super fast action taker. Super fast. Why? Because Alex actually joined our 14 days business video challenge. So he submitted his homework without fail daily. Right, Alex? So as you know, when you listen to Alex's story, you will actually find in entrepreneur life, you know, we are an entrepreneur. You will always say yes. Right, Alex? You will always say yes. Even before we can figure out the how. Right? So I'm sure it will definitely pay off. But it is not in terms of money. But actually it is in terms of the experience and the journey we go through with the team behind the scene. That money really cannot buy, yeah? Right? So send us a lot of love here. Yeah? So a lot of people ask me, why I want 100x? Well, to answer all of you here, first, I really don't know at the first place. Okay? So, second, I feel lonely in the first MCO lockdown. So, I just zoom in, take a look what is actually inside. Later, then I find this community actually given me a feeling that not only there are many like-minded people inside the group, but they are all practitioners from different industries, which they can really hold our hand to learn together and walk you through the journey step by step with the business blueprint. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, please send all your love here to welcome our Alex Raja. Hi, Alex. Say hi to Alex here.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Vivian. Thank you for having me on a Saturday evening. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. And could you please introduce some things about yourself?
Okay, so my name is Alex Raja. I'm a father of 2 daughters. So my house, I'm surrounded by 3 beautiful ladies. So I've been an entrepreneur for the last 25 years. So my background as Vivian is very similar to Vivian's story. So I'm a chartered accountant by profession with a master's in IT. So I've got a balance of accounting and IT. And so both of us, we actually understand business processes. So life has led me into human resource or human capital solutions. So I've got customers who have stayed with me for the last 20 plus years, although they are public listed and they're big. But because of the simple service I gave them and the continuous support, even when I was working for my previous company, they followed me when I opened my own business and they're still with me. So that's a bit about my story and introduction. Thank you, Vivian.
Okay, Alex, could you please share with us here what made you join like 100x and what is the difference before or after you join this 100x community, and actually what have you gained and what have you learned? Could you please also share with us all these moments, special moments that you have with the group?
Okay, so of course, first of all, thank you to Vivian and all the co-founders of 100x. So of course, to talk about 100x, this 5 or 10 minutes is not enough. But I'm going to share in a very few minutes what the core reasons of what 100x has done for me. Now, as you know, entrepreneurship is a very lonely and it's actually a very dangerous journey. You feel sad sometimes. You feel, ayo, what am I going to do? No direction. So we sometimes look for a place of safety. So what happens here is that, of course, all these started during the previous MCO during March. So during March, we were all, when I spoke to everyone who actually joined 100X, we actually were lost. We were thinking, what's going to happen to our business? So we needed an anchor, A for anchor. Anchor is a symbol of safety. It's a symbol of hope. An anchor for a ship is a place that represents strength and security. Now, 100X is the anchor for me. It's a safe place for entrepreneurs to meet and where we can steady ourselves. If you look at our leader, Alfred Fu, right, all of us know that when he looks at people, he can straight see through people one. And he can pandai baca orang, or he knows how to read people. So, and the question he always asks all our entrepreneurs, those who are starting as well as those who are experienced, is how can we help you? And that's one of the most important things. So, and also in anchoring ourselves, right, what is drawing us near to this place of safety, which is 100X, is the discovery of our why, is the discovery of what makes us entrepreneur. Because in NCO, we were lost, but this anchor draws us and gives us more focus. So A for anchor. The second thing is L for learning. Now, in 100X, first of all, we learn about our why, our ikigai. What are we doing our business for? So we rediscover our purposes. So if you look at what we learn in 100X, we have fitness, we have discovery of why, we have sales talks. So all these, and then we also have things like 21-day challenges, rich dad, poor dad challenges. We have the how to make video challenges, business video challenges. And then we have also extended challenges like the parable of the pipeline. So we have book sharing. And not only that, we also have crying with Yuki. So anybody who's had issues, it's a time to actually pour your heart out. So we learn multiple different topics which the co-founders have given us. And we also have members who have started their own 14-day mini challenges. Like a friend of ours, Titus, started his exercise challenge. Then Coach Jojo is encouraging us to also eat proper and all that not. So we have so many things to learn through 100X. So that's one of the most important, second thing that I actually find 100X to be very special. The third thing is earning. Learning alone is not enough. We want to earn. So we network with business individuals. And as Alfred always said, tell us what you need. And then we try to work together. So now 100X has come out with a free membership where we can learn, and a VIP membership where they can even do things with us and for us. For example, for my gift box business, if I just put it on 100X Marketplace and I've asked them to do live videos for me, all the co-founders are more than willing and helpful to actually take this business further for me. So 100X is a very good platform for E is for earning. So we've covered what 100X is for me: anchor, L for learning, E for earning, and number fourthly, X. The term 100X was coined by our friend Daniel Tolson, who is also attending this talk right now. So I'm giving a shout out to Daniel. Daniel actually, when he first coined this term for us during our classes, so X is to say that how can we expand our DNA, our inner being? How can we grow our earning capacity? We can even strengthen our body, mind, and soul 100 times. So it's Xing, it's increasing, it's Xing and Xing and Xing our business. So for me is by being in this community and taking all the lessons learned and applying it together in one network is allowing us to X our business and our life. So in a gist, we are anchoring, we are learning, we are earning, and we are Xing ourselves in 100X. Thank you, Vivian. Back to you.
Okay, I see online here. Thank you, Chan Jun Hao, for tuning in. Ka Sheng. Hi, Charissa. Hi, Lily. Thanks for watching. Hi, Daniel Thorson. Hi, CY Chan here also with us. Right, hi, hello, Yen Wen. And I have some other questions here from the online member here actually. Alex, would you mind to share a special moments that you have with the 100X, and also use one word to describe about 100X community, why you need this community and why you choose this 100X Connect?
One of the special moments is actually to learn about sales and business videos. Because for me, I was trying to find a way to increase my sales, and Vivian and Aiden and Jason, there was a trio of sales team that came up with a multi-day session, multi-week, once a week, they will teach us every Thursday on this. So that was what started me in 100X. I started to come in because of one thing, to increase my sales. When I applied the templates that they gave and the mindset that they asked me to think about, it actually allowed me to open more doors for my business. And once I already benefited from one area, then I found that more areas, as I attended more sessions and different sessions, it expanded me in different areas. For example, my wife always calls me, "You're very lazy, you don't want to exercise." So Coach Jojo also encourages. So now we're slowly starting to re-exercise again. So those are all good benefits that I'm facing through 100X. So that's one. Then the next thing is a question you asked me was one word to describe 100X, right? For me is
yes.
anchor, learning, earning, and Xing our life. ALEX, Alex. That's the word.
All right, thank you, Alex. I mean, once you join this community, would you also share with us, like, first time actually you're meeting us actual in person? How do you find, like, when the first you zoom in and you meet us in the Zoom, and you make us actually the real person, like Alfred, some of the co-founder like Lily, Chanel, and myself, we have also some business partnership with you. And how do you find those people inside the community when they are in Zoom and they are actual in person? Do you feel the love, the care actually?
Okay,
From
what I felt was authenticity.
Yes.
Meaning to say that the same person who is in the Zoom is the same person we meet outside. So it's not like a different person. So that is the most important thing that I take back. So we are meeting real people. Some are starting our lives. Some are already there, but we want to further expand. So we're looking for the next level. So we all can share with ourselves, but the same people who are there online is the same people we meet outside. It's not like it's a drama minggu ini that the actor turns on a character on Zoom and outside they are different persons. So I see authenticity here.
That means we are not the fake person now, right? We are still a very real person to actually show our love and our care, right? Actually, for me, what you say is correct, because like me, I started my business 10 years ago. You see, actually, for me, I don't have a community like this to work together with me. I mean, I know, Alex, you can feel the same thing also, right? Because when we are started our business, everything we have to do by ourselves. We feel so lonely, and then we do not have even a mentor to guide us, a practitioners to actually help us to go through all the processes, all the SOP. We don't have all this benefit like 100X community now. You see, just imagine if we have a community like this 10 years ago, we can really accelerate our business 10X. Correct, Alex? Right?
Correct. You're right. So now
how
we wish that, because now we have a shortcut for acceleration. So
yes.
100X is a entrepreneur accelerator as well as a community builder.
Yes, you see, I always believe in we cannot, we are human. We cannot take every part on our own. You see, so we might not be good in certain field. So in this community, we have people here, they are willing to actually share their real life experience with us. You see, they are not the guru, but they are really practitioners. They go through all the processes, you know. So that's why they are here to actually hold our hand, to learn together with us, to actually break through the process. As you can see, for me, I have actually started this 14 days business video challenge. Why I need to start this business video challenge? Because first thing is, a lot of people, they are really having camera shy. They are not able to actually step out to actually face and talk in front of the camera. You see, or some even they will come to me and say, "Hey, Vivian, what if I don't look beautiful in front of the camera? And what should I wear? Or how do I have to position myself?" Honestly speaking, I myself also, I do not know. You see, I just practice and make it happen. You see, so in my business, I have actually made use of a lot of videos, a lot of social medias. That's how actually it draw the sales into my business. So that's why when I join this community, I would like to actually kickstart certain program that can really help those entrepreneurs or those people where they want to really have some fears to actually start to do this video shooting, so that we can learn together. Because inside the community, you are not the only one. You see, there is a group of people together with you to actually go through the process, right, Alex?
Correct. And the best part is all these 14-day challenges are free of charge for members, right?
Yes.
So more people should join us to learn more about all these challenges. So not only that, before we did the video challenge, which was not only to get your fear out, but also Vivian used to give a lot of topics. And those topics are very relevant for us to do for our business. So it's actually not only just to do a video without purpose, but the purpose is tuned together to your business. And if we are not sure, we can ask, and Vivian and the team will give us guidance on what topics to do in relation to our own personal business. And not only, the further thing is that we also had the Rich Dad, Poor Dad challenge, which was actually to see where our finances are, how to declutter ourselves. So all those things were very, very helpful. So I would like to encourage more people to join our 100X community. I think the link is in the bottom here, and join us for free. And as time moves on, try to upgrade to VIP, which I did, and that gives us more benefits.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex. Hi, members, 100X family. Can we send more love here to our member, Alex Raja? Send your love. Show me your love. Send me your love. Yes, yes. Thank you, Yen-Wen. Thank you, Wei-Li. No, you see, the reason, as I say, we are not only wanted to do a 14 days business video challenge. Actually, this 14 days business video challenge, actually we group it into three steps. The first step is to actually help you the breakthrough how to capture the cold audience. Okay, so that's why every 7 days, every day, I will give you a topics to talk about. You see, so make yourself familiarized on how to talk in front of the camera with all the topics that I given you daily. All right. Then on the second week, I will talk about giving some topic to actually capture our warm audience. All right. So after this step, most of our member is already maybe familiarized with the camera. You see, so most of them are able to step up. You see, that's why where we come in actually will actually based on the video, then we will actually have internal discussions, maybe Zoom one-on-one to actually tell you about your video, how to enhance it, and how you should actually put the title at the top or at the bottom. Actually, not only by shooting video, Actually, this shooting of video actually is with a purpose, to actually draw traffic and attract attention to your audience as well. You see? Then after that, we will have the third level, which is how to teach you to capture your hot audience. So this is not only, when we start this business challenge, actually this is not only one-time process. You see? So we will walk you through the whole journey. As you know, within 1 month or within 2 months, you will not able to actually attract a lot of attention if you are not persistent enough. You see? So this type of business challenge, you must have someone like a team, a group of members, like our 100X community, actually work together, face to face. When you have problems, you have someone to talk to, hold your hand to walk through all the process. You see? So anyway, do you have any last words that you want to tell all the 100X members and also those team behind the scene here before I wrap up the process?
Yeah, thank you very much, the team for the summit, as well as 100X co-founders and members. I know that I have benefited. I know that you have benefited. Let's get more people into the community to benefit everyone. Thank you very much for having me and have a good Saturday.
Okay, lastly, thank you, Alex, for his sharing with us today. And I hope our audience online here will get a lot of information from our member here, Alex. So don't forget to join our free membership. And I see you again in our community 100X family. All right? Bye.
Hi, I'm Gauri, a medical doctor specialized in occupational medicine. I do management as well as clinical work. Before 100X, I was all over the place, unfocused, procrastinating a lot. Wanted to build pipelines but didn't know how to. And after 100X, I'm glad to say that I'm more focused, hardly procrastinate. I've had help from the 100X team, guidance, and because of that, I now know how to build pipelines, where I want to go, what I aim for, and what my goals are, and how to achieve them. Thank you, 100X.
Hi, I'm Jonah, a real estate entrepreneur and property developer based in Johor. So I'm also the host of my late nights interviews, podcast, live show. This is where I'll be interviewing business leaders from their respective industries every Wednesday to talk about their experiences, challenges, and how they bring their business to the next level. So how 100X has been great for me is because of the support that I get from the community, and it has helped me gain clarity in terms of my thought processes through the daily sharing sessions. So every day there will be 2 guests speaking about everything from health, wealth to relationships, all for free. So if you're stuck in your business or relationships or looking for a supportive and positive community to help you through your entrepreneurship journey, I would definitely recommend you to come and join our family. Till then, see you in the group. Cheers.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, your image speaks 1,000,000. Hi, I'm Sheila Wong, an international image consultant and an expert in personal and corporate image from Sweat Image International. If you want to start a business or you want your business to grow bigger, you must know how to look credible enough for the $1 million job. Join me in the 100X Entrepreneur Summit on 29th of January at 2 p.m. and let me guide you on how to transform your image looking from comfortable to credible. I can't wait to see you at the summit.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan, the co-founder of Marvelous All Digital, and also a social media branding strategist. So before I joined 100X, I'm actually an active networker. Why I would say so is because I have joined multiple networking groups such as BNI, JCI, Chinese Assembly Hall, etc. But definitely through these platforms, I actually learned a lot from different people of different profession. But after I met 100X, what makes giving me the wow factor is people in here are very, very down to earth. Irregardless of what industry they are from, they are willing to be selfless by sharing their ideas, sharing their knowledge, and giving you suggestions to make yourself be better. So on top of that, 100X also teach me one very important thing, that as an entrepreneur, you do not walk alone.
Hey guys, just dropping in here to introduce myself. I'm Vince Warnock. I'm the host of the Chasing the Insights podcast. I'm an author, a marketing strategist, and a marketing coach. And I'm very proud to announce I'm going to be speaking at the 100X Entrepreneurs Summit. I'm going to be talking all things podcasting, the highs, the lows, and most importantly, the opportunities that are there for you as an entrepreneur, the doors that'll open, and of course, the opportunities to be able to grow your business. So I would love it if you guys could rush out right now, go and grab your tickets and join me at the 100X Entrepreneur Summit.
Bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Take a step back